Hello, welcome to another Pauper video. Today we're going to be taking Ping Storm into a league. And the way this works is we are going to be playing Keswick Flame Breather and effects like that, which says whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. And we're pairing it with Tandem Lookout, which says whenever this creature deals damage to an opponent, draw a card. So that means that anytime you play any non-creature spell, this pings the opponent and we draw a card. So hopefully we can draw our entire deck and kill our opponent. This is paired with all these rituals: Dark Ritual, Rite of Flame, Cabal Ritual, and then one additional Seething Song, along with these Lotus Petals. Previously I was playing Manamorphose. I looked at a list for Weather the Storm combo that Brian Cook was playing, where he cut the Manamorphose so that he could play a more effective Deadly Dispute and Reckoner's Bargain package for a bit more setup. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to play 4-star, 4 Synthesizer, and then 6 Dispute effects. So hopefully that will draw through our deck. And we're going down from 8 archers, 8 lookouts to 7 and 7. So just have to be a little bit careful and get to the point where we have enough mana to just start going off. In the sideboard, we have 3 blessing for anti-removal decks, and then 1 clear the mind for weather the storm decks, 3 darkness for blitz, 3 unexpected fangs, which is specifically for defeating burn, 4 Pyroblast for blue decks, and 1 Flaring Pain to try to get around Prismatic Strands. The mana base is interesting. We have these sack lands, Geothermal Crevice and Sulfur Vent. Crevice taps for red but sacrifices for black-green, and Sulfur Vent taps for black but sacrifices for blue-red. This means that you can play these out on the early turns and then do some setup, and then when you're ready to go off, you just sacrifice them, play your Archer and your Lookout effect, and then start blasting. We are also playing 4 basics and 1 each of the artifact lands for sacrificing to the Deadly Dispute and Bargain, but we don't probably need to have a ton of those because we have the Synthesizer and the stars here to sacrifice. And then as a 15th land, I'm playing Peat Bog. I think this bog is going to help us cast Dispute and Bargain, so that's the plan. We'll see you in the matches. Okay, we're here in match 1 versus the Tense Gamer. I'm going to keep this. The reason being we have 2 pingers and we have some card draw and a bunch of lands. And we can actually what? Are they playing Storm? I don't know what's happening. We're just gonna lead on Sulfur Vent, and then Vault of Whispers, defeat the Vault of Whispers probably. Because we want to try to get our mana on the table. I've never seen someone play Sandstone Needle and not be trying to play, I guess it could be Land Destruction. Kiln Fiend? Okay. Am I dead? I mean, the nice thing about this is if they can't kill me right now, maybe I can live. Brutal. All right, draw. We drew a Tandem Lookout. Okay, so what does that mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cast a Cabal Ritual. If I Deadly Dispute into a couple of Lotus Petals, then I'm in a good spot. Find a Synthesizer. Cast Tandem Lookout. That doesn't have Jumpstart. Yes. Unfortunately, we spewed our whole hand, but oh well. I mean, what are you gonna do? They're just blasting me on turn 2. Plays a land. I mean, I'm dead to Battle Rage here. Plays Festival Crasher. I'm dead to most things, I guess. Okay, fine. Alright, on to the next. So here we want to be playing all of our darkness. And that's probably it. I think we just try to cut a little bit of the combo. Stall for time, and then go off after we darkness them once. Yes. Opponent is on a very all-in version of Kiln Fiend. I think this is a mulligan. Okay. So keep, put back, lookout, done. Go Geothermal Crevice, turn 2 Firebrand Archer, and then turn 3 we can go Dark Ritual, Snake Umbra, attack. So we have a turn 3, you know, that could happen. Probably not going to happen, but it could happen. And opponent is going to just go ahead and Dark Ritual into a Kiln Fiend, probably, or Rite of Flame into a Kiln Fiend and kill us on turn 2. That's what I expect. Okay. We're not winning if we don't try to win. So we're just going to put down the Firebrand Archer, and hopefully they don't have any removal spells. They certainly could have a removal spell. Maybe it would have been smart to wait until I have the other swamp so I could Dark Ritual and bargain the Firebrand Archer. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, Dark Ritual, Cabal Ritual. Here's what we're going to do. Snake Umbra. We have to have Gut Shot. And then we're going to hopefully draw into Chromatic Star. So we can attack this turn and force them to block. They're going to take it. Always yes. We found a Lotus Petal. There we go. Now we're doing things. Petal. Draw a card. Yes. Okay. Okay, Dark Ritual. Flame Breather. So we can actually bargain the other Flame Breather, or the other Pinger. So let's cast Rite of Flame. Ooh. Cast Chromatic Star. Okay, we're going off. So the question is, do I play the Flame Breather right now? I think I don't have enough mana yet for... Let's just cast this Lotus Petal. Okay, Dark Ritual. So now I think I can do it. Go Flame Breather. Turn 3. Dark Ritual. We're blasting. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, Cabal Ritual. No, 5. So let's Deadly Dispute the Star. I'm gonna draw a ton of cards. I'm gonna draw 4 cards here. Yield to that. So we found more of our Umbra Lookout effects. We have 7 cards in the graveyard, so we can Cabal Ritual. Now it's just no big deal. Just win the game. Blast, blast, blast. All right. Sweet. Well, we took 1 from Kiln Fiend, and we're still gonna play these Darknesses and pass. Hopefully it works out. We could potentially cut a Peat Bog on the draw and just bring in a Blessing. It's a little sketchy, but I'm gonna do it. Oh, I couldn't do it. I don't know if that's cemented or not. We have the Darkness. We can buy a turn. I think that's worth it. So I'm gonna keep the hand. Keep. The important thing is that they hopefully will spew all their hand and we Darkness, and then that's like a 5-1. That's what I want. Leads on Sandstone Needle. We don't draw a land. So what I like to do here is, oh no, it doesn't matter. We're tapped out. Kiln Fiend into Expedite, Immolating Soul Eater, okay. Oh, this is gonna be good. Okay. Too bad I don't have a Gut Shot. They don't attack. 6. So we're gonna go with Yield until here. And what that does is it may or may not trick them into doing things. We're just gonna discard this Fireman Archer. Okay, they cast a Festival Crasher. And we are passing. They cast Expedite. That's a cantrip, unfortunately for us. So that's 4 damage right now. Okay. So this is 9, 12, 14. So once they pass priority, we'll just cast Darkness. If we draw into a land, we might be able to just kill them here. We can Rite of Flame, Keswick Flame Breather, Dark Ritual, Soul Prevent. I think that might have bought us enough time. So right now it's 3, 4, 5 damage if they use the Soul Eater. No, 6 damage. No, 5 damage. Because they can't kill themselves with it. Alright. We were very close to winning here. Oh my goodness. Expedite. So that is now 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. What? Okay, so they skipped their attack step, unfortunately. Sucks to be them. Sorry, buddy. Go Rite of Flame. Keswick Flame Breather. Rite of Flame. Flame Breather. Dark Ritual. Deadly Dispute. Bargain this. Put you to 1. Synthesizer. Got him. Yeah. All right. Sweet. Okay, see you in the next match. Okay, round 2 versus Fran MTG. I'm gonna keep it. We're gonna land into Flame Breather, into Flame Breather. Go. So if he's on Bogles, this is a sick hand. And if he's on Burn, this is a cruddy hand. We're gonna go ahead and lead on our least good creature here. Block. Hashtag easy block. Play Flame Breather. So this is the second Blitz in a row. I think they had a mutagenic. Yeah, they did. Interesting. I'm gonna not block. Synthesizer. Looking for a land here. Or a ritual. That's not very good. It's on Manamorphose, so we get to decide whether or not blocking is profitable here. I probably will block if they don't have a Battle Rage. Morphos, Battle Rage puts it to 14 damage. Yeah, probably dead. If they just cast Looting, I'm definitely blocking. 100% of the time. Okay. Well, you got it. Oh, man. So let's do... do this again. Could also maybe bring in a Blessing, but I don't know. Okay, I guess we're keeping this. And probably get rid of this... probably the Mountain. Crevice Go. Vault of Whispers, Flame Breather, Sulfur Vent. Yeah, that seems fine. Just put creatures on the board. Found the Lookout. Play a Flame Breather. No attacks. Okay, so now we need them to tap out and not have a Lava Dart crash through. Looting. So they don't have Battle Rage right now, but they have Lava Dart. No Lava Dart. Soak up some damage. They do have Lava Dart. Sad. Bummer. So you have to Lava Dart it. They're just gonna take it? Okay. No fear, I guess. So do I attack? Probably die. I guess I have to attack. Lotus Petal. Surprisingly, comboing a little bit here. And pass. So we can Lava Dart the Lookout. I'm probably gonna die, but you know, we had a good run. I think Blitz has been, it was already like a really bad matchup. So now they just have double Lava Dart here. 5, 7, 9, 10, 11. So they just have to have like one spell. Right, okay. All right, good games. See you in the next match. Round 3 versus EHEM. Oh man, not keepable. I think that's keepable. We're gonna put back one synth, play out a star, and then we're planning on bargaining the star, probably with the Lotus Petal. Or we could crack for red, play synthesizer. Okay, so they were on familiars previously. Let's see if that's what they're still doing. Let's Reckoner's Bargain. Try to draw land. Draw Petal and a land. So we have the combo here. Modern Age. Unfortunately, we pass. They draw and discard. Discard Prismatic Strands, which is quite good against me right now. Still have to play a white creature, though. But yeah, Prismatic Strands, problem. Do they have a Faithful? Oh, they have Tireless Tribe. Okay. Go ahead and play Flame Reader. Cast Lotus Petal. Yeah. Take one, buddy. I think we'll try to block the tribe, but you know, they could just have it here. They cast Deep Analysis into Wedding Invitation. Okay. Well, this is a bummer. Let's go for Snake Umbra here. So if they have Inside Out, we're dead. All right, it was easy. Lame. Oh man. Okay. Pyroblast could be good. Right? Not that good, but could be good. Unexpected Fangs could be good. They usually play Whiteout with their snow-covered lands. Let's just go for the Pyroblast plan. We are going to play first if we can. Mulligan. Okay. Keep. I'll put back. Ugh. Cabal Ritual. Play out a star. Pass. Probably should have played the Geothermal Crows first. Mistakes were made. So they're playing CawTribe. Right, another star. So if they don't have mana up for a counterspell, we definitely want to dispute the star, like ASAP. Oh, you're just gonna have it? Okay. Darn. Um, Play synthesizer. Well, that sucked. Play Lotus Petal. Play Sulfur Vent. Yield. Alright, so I think we just die here. It's been nice. Been a good long game. Okay. And do we die? Do. Not yet. Still alive. Okay. That's pretty good. Makes you feel better about life. Alright. Getting in for one. Bam. Holding up Hydroblast. Play Peat Bog and Sago. I don't think there's any way that we could draw cards here to win. Unfortunately, we'd have to go like runner draw card draw into the combo, and they'd have to tap out. So I think we're just dead. But they didn't have Inside Out on their turn. Plays another Hawk, holds up the Hydroblast, just blasting in. We take 2 and go to 17. There's a Flame Breather. Pass. So the only way we win is if they get cocky, or we draw into Deadly Dispute into combo plus Pyroblast. Okay, Brainstorm. Hopefully they get cocky and we draw exactly the combo. And a Hawk. So they Hawk, they Brainstorm Hawk, fix their hand up a bit. Now they're getting in for 3. Go to 14. Basically dead. Discards Prismatic Strands. We found the Pyroblast. Pass. I would say that their deck is very much built to destroy ours. He gates up the tribe, gets in. Play out the Flame Breather. We're looking at 7 damage from them. We'll just try to let that resolve. Do. And now it's time to lose, I think. Gates take 6. All right. That was a quick one. See you in the next round. Round 4 versus Hoku Hawkman. I'm gonna keep. It's not great, but we are just going to play a couple of pingers out and then see what happens. Land go. Green. Arbor Elf. Not what you want to see. We're gonna go Flame Breather. So we're just gonna Ponza our lands. Not today. Okay. Okay. Dark Ritual. I think I'm just going to cast the Synthesizer. Looking for something good. Tandem Lookout. Darn. I need that Don't take it. No, what a jerk. But we can attack though. F6. Bam. Go to 18, buddy. Okay, what are they gonna do? Cast Mold Drifter? What? Here I am. Wow. It's very surprising. They just continue to have land destruction. Hashtag not. We're gonna go attack. So what I'm looking for here is a Deadly Dispute or a Reckoner's Bargain because we can. This is 4 damage right now, and then drawing cards into the combo is basically what we want to do. Okay. It's called Being Mean. Continues to be. I don't like to play Ponza. What are you gonna do? Tap, untap, tap, untap, tap, untap. So now they play Packmate. Okay. Can't do anything about that. I pass the turn. Opponent has a lot of mana. Cast Mold Drifter. Nope. Cast something for 6. 7. Altasaur. Gets another wolf. Wolf on the table. So I'm gonna take 3 and go to 17. Next turn they have 12 damage. Pass. Mold Drifter. Wild Growth. Untap. Tap. 3 mana. What? Alright. Lame. Okay, so how do we get past this? Probably just run it back. Try to combo earlier. It's just really disappointing. And we'll see you after sideboarding. Okay, we're on the play. Game 2. Gonna keep it. We're gonna lead on. They mulligan to 5. So you're saying there's a chance. I don't know what land to lead on here. I guess just the swamp, the mountain. Go. There's the Arbor Elf. Go Rite of Flame into Synthesizer. Another Synthesizer. Okay, so we have the combo in hand. We just have to draw into a Dark Ritual or a, well, I guess it doesn't matter. We're gonna blow up one of our lands. Probably the black one. Oh, they didn't blow up the land. Oh man. Can we draw a ritual? No. Okay, that's okay. Attack with everything. Oh boy. Snake Umbra. Draw a card. Always yes, always yield. Sweet. Okay. Unfortunately, we didn't draw mana there. Maybe I should have sacrificed the other star to draw a card. So we just need one mana ritual, and then it's over. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have not sacrificed that land. Yeah, that would have been smarter. Cast Boarding Party, reveals Utopia Sprawl. Okay, so we definitely have a chance here. I'll just take it. Here we go. Alright, so actually I can go 5, 6, 7. Red. I want the mana. Red. Okay. Cabal Ritual. Draw a card. Sweet. Cabal Ritual. Deadly Dispute. Tandem Lookout. Okay, so we're going to go blue. Cast Tandem Lookout. This guy. Cast Chromatic Star. Draw 2 cards. Oh no, not good. Reckoner's Bargain. This. Draw 2 cards. Draw 2 cards. We're doing it. Hopefully I won't deck out. Look at all those lands. Okay, red. Red of Flame. Now we have a ton of mana. Okay, we get to cast Firebrand Archer. Play out whatever, this Vault of Whispers. Tap, Cabal Ritual. Draw 2. We're doing our thing. Play another Firebrand Fire Breather. Play Chromatic Star. Zap. And then Synthesizer. Zap. Got him. All right. Okay. Oh, unfortunately, being on the being on the draw here is not going to be very good. We could potentially go off early with Lotus Petals. I don't know. Just draw into a bunch of lands. I can't believe how many lands we drew in a row there. It's like 10. Wild. Keep. We have the Lookout, so we just need a Flame Breather. They have the turn 1 Arbor Elf. Crevice. Okay. If they don't have a land destruction right now, we can get a Flame Breather on the board, but it looks like they have it. Do. You know? It's important to always have it. Blam. Sorry. We can play Vault of Whispers. Do you have another one? Well, that's just disappointing. Okay. And we will proceed to get beat down by this Altasaur. Pretty unfortunate. I think we kind of whiffed on lands there. Take 6. Then we take 6 again. Take 6 again, and then it'll be over. Okay, crevice. Alright, so take 6. So how much damage do they have? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can block 3. They're just dead. Sad. Swing out, and we're dead. Okay, see you in the next round. Round 5. Let's get those play points. Okay, this is pretty good keep, I think. We go land, turn 2 star, then we can Dark Ritual Deadly Dispute, or just Deadly Dispute the star. Oof. Blue decks are hard to play against. So we go star and pass. They're gonna force spike it? Oh, come on. You Oh my god. Lame. Pass. Accumulated knowledge, so this looks like, is it Fey? Black? I don't know what's happening. Odds on them having another Spell Pierce? Probably pretty good. They're doing nothing. Plays an accumulated knowledge. Back up to, now they're at 8 cards in hand. Continues doing nothing. Okay. Discards a cast down. Alright, let's cast Synthesizer. We'll just use the Deadly Dispute to cycle it. Counterspell. Cool. Evokes Muldrifter. So is this some sort of flicker combo deck? Like Ratlock or something? No, it's just Grixis control. Okay, so I guess we try to win. Dark Ritual. So we're dead to Snuff Out, but it seems like they don't have it. Synthesizer. Play Star. All right, what's happening? Land. Let's go green so we can draw 2 cards. Red flame. Red flame. And you are Deadzo. Cabal Ritual. Lotus Petal. Red flame. Stop. We have everything this game. Just had to wait for them to make a mistake, but they didn't know what I was doing, so that's okay. And now, I suppose we bring in some pyros and cut these cards. We could also bring in Apostle's Blessing for the removal spells, but I think we just try to keep drawing cards and drawing cards and drawing cards and get to the point where they have to tap low, and then we overwhelm them. Unfortunately, there's no Galvanic Relay to make that really easy. Well, I think against control you want to make land drops, so let's do that. You keep here. It's not a good hand, but it goes land drop, land drop, land drop, land drop. And they mold to 4. Oh, unfortunate. Unfortunate. So what did I lead on? Evolving Wilds. No problem. I mean, we're not going to be pressuring them too quickly. It's probably a removal spell. Land go. So now we have half the combo with the Snake Umbra here. Snake Umbra also protects from cast down if we untap. Play a land. Okay, they're getting their blue online. Now they have all their colors. Let's go ahead and play Synthesizer. And play a star. Now we could potentially sacrifice the Synthesizer, and then we could attack with our 2/2. Read the bones. Holding up a lightning bolt, maybe? Cycles for an island. So then I have counterspell mana up. Okay. I don't think that matters. Green. Make this creature big. Okay. So we get to draw a card. Pass. Oh, okay. Oh, so this is just like a control deck with this as the finisher. I thought this was the thing that's like every time you flicker a creature, it comes into play, and then you lose life and they gain a life. But no, this is just their win condition is to eventually ping you out. Um, I just want to be drawing. Okay, Pyroblast is pretty decent. I want to be drawing into creatures, disputes, those kinds of things. Deadly Dispute would be perfect. We have a bunch of spells we can cast right now. I will definitely try to stop you from having any card advantage. We will swing. Okay. And play out a tap land and pass. Eventually, we'll get enough things to overwhelm them here. Especially drawing 2 cards a turn with the Snake Umbra. So let's attack again. They are dealing us 1 damage a turn. We have 8 cards in hand. Play Petal. I think I'll Deadly Dispute the Lotus Petal. I'm going to evoke a Drifter again. So right now, if we get the Flame Breather on board, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. Okay. So we're going to attack first. Firebrand Archer. Flame Breather. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Counterspell. Tandem Lookout. Soulbond resolves. Game over. Rite of Flame. Dark Ritual. Always yield. Okay. Cabal Ritual. Found a Flame Breather. Okay, that resolves. Keswick Flame Breather. This guy. Yes. And then we're going to go ahead and Snake Umbra that dude. And then just cast some spells and we win the game. Sick. I love this deck. It's so fun. All right, so we went 3-2. This match, I feel like we could have maybe won. Blitz was really bad, and Tireless Tribe was like almost impossible because they have main deck Prismatic Strands and they have all of Hydroblast and they're a fast combo deck. I think going back to the list, this seemed pretty good having all this card advantage here. We did cut Manamorphose for it, which is sketchy. Maybe we should have not played Seething Song and played one more Reckoner's Bargain, but the things we lost against were fast decks that were disrupting us too early. Potentially we could be playing Duress in the sideboard or something, but not really sure what it would be. Darkness was pretty good against Blitz, and we probably want to go up to 4. Clear the Mind might not be necessary. There's not a lot of fog, but it's probably useful. So I would probably go up to another darkness over this maybe. Maybe cut. I'm not really sure. Darkness seems really important though, since Blitz is so big in the meta. That was fun though. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.